Hello Capricorn, and welcome to Tarot Talk. I'm Tommy, and I'll be hosting your weekly reading today. And we're going to do a deep dive. We're going to dive right in. That one wanted to come out with a quick overview. Then we're going to do a deep dive and do your in-depth reading. Okay, so you have got the Queen of Cups first. So Capricorn, this really shows that you are the queen of your emotions right now. This is the only card where the cup actually shows up looking more like a trophy. So it's super ornate, something almost to be celebrated here. She's on this strong concrete kind of stone throne, and she's got this really ornate robe that she's wearing here. So I would say right now that you're very much on top of your emotions, feeling probably emotionally fulfilled. You've also got another queen, Queen of Pentacles here. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is a sign of abundance. So there's this really lush garden all around her. Obviously, she is holding this pentacle, which kind of is the star of the show here. So not only are you in charge of your thoughts here, but it looks like you've got some financial control of your life as well. You're really kind of mentoring something, or I'm trying to find the word I'm looking for here, but it's a word of you're fostering something to grow here, as symbolized rather by this garden of abundance that she's sitting in. So another thing that's coming through for me is to make sure that you're taking time to connect with nature. If you've been feeling a little bit trapped in, a little bit of cabin fever, try to find some time to go outside and connect with the world around you. But otherwise, it looks like you're set up for a world of abundance here. Now, there is this kind of split decision that is before you, or will be before you soon, symbolized by the Two of Swords here. What's important about this card is it always presents itself as if there's an A or a B option, but she's a little bit almost blind to which path she should go down. But the things to really pay attention to in this card is, number one, her hands are not tied. She's not prohibited from using her hands, so she could simply pull off her blindfold, indicating that she needs to open her eyes and look at all of her surroundings to decide which is the best route to take. Also, she would see by removing her blindfold that there's not just two paths to go down. There's a whole ocean behind her. There are these islands or these other lands in the distance. So really, her options are infinite. She has an infinite number of possibilities that she could choose if she just would take the moment here to kind of open her eyes to see what's going on in the world around her. All right, so I want to dive a little bit deeper now and explore this whole situation. We're going to be doing the Celtic cross spread, which is going to give us some insight to past, present, a little bit into the future, and some guidance on how to get there. So before we go into the full Celtic spread, Celtic cross spread, I want to take a look to see how you are showing up in this situation. You are currently showing up, Capricorn, as the Ten of Pentacles. So here you're surrounded by family, friends. It seems that these people in your life look up to you. They respect your opinions on matters. You've been working on kind of building long-term financial strategies. There's some wisdom there, and there's legacy being represented here. Even the dogs are looking up to this person. There's also this strong arch here. Anytime we see arches in tarot, that typically symbolizes strong foundations. So you have built quite a life around you. I'm interested to see here what this decision is that you're split on. Now, as I get your cards ready, please remember this is a general reading. So if it's not resonating with you, please do leave it behind. But also feel free to share this with somebody who you think may need to hear this message. Now, I would also invite you to go ahead and stick around for the full reading, because there may be a message that comes out later that will better resonate with you. If you are going to stick around with us today, I would definitely ask that you hit that subscribe button. Remember, Tapping subscribe does not cost you anything, but it does really help support the channel and allows me to continue bringing you these messages each week. All right, let's see what your obstacle is. What are you being challenged with right now? Your obstacle is the King of Pentacles, and that's a lot of pentacles that we have out here already. So you have the Ten of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the King. So the King obviously is kind of the top in the hierarchy here. That is your challenge, though, right now. The King also is this kind of world of abundance. There's this strong structured castle back here. It's kind of, I'm getting that you have gotten your life to a point of success, and you feel like, what more is out there that I can do? You're almost getting a little bit stagnant in your energy here. You're wondering how you can move forward and build something even better, even stronger. It's kind of this desire of wanting more. And again, because of this Two of Swords, I'm thinking that something may have presented itself here and that you're kind of kicking around that idea. You don't want to give up this kind of King of Pentacles energy that you have here. Everything that you've built to this point, you're worried that you may be risking it all if you choose the wrong path. So let's go a little further here. What's going on in your subconscious? Okay, your subconscious shows, the Ten of Swords, which can indicate that there was a recent betrayal here. This person is lying flat, face down, and they've got 10 swords plunged in their back. The darkness of night has fallen here, but there is light on the horizon. Okay, this is also a 10, which is indicating that a cycle will soon end. Now, what's crazy here is you are, I believe, the third zodiac sign in my readings this week that has had this Ten of Betrayal card show up in this position or a very similar one. So there is definitely some betrayal going on in the environments here. So it seems almost like your subconscious is saying that this is going to be time to really focus on this without getting too hung up, but that it almost needs to come to light. With this kind of dawn of the new day energy here, it's like something is coming to light about this situation. And I think that might be why you're a little bit confused on which path to take. Right now, I think today's energy is, you know that you were betrayed, but you may not be aware yet of how deep that went or how badly even that might have affected you. Because it's showing up in your subconscious, it's indicating that this betrayal was more powerful than you thought it was. So let's go a little further here. Let's look at the recent past and see what happened. Well, in the recent past, you've got the Two of Pentacles. And this is, he's holding these two pentacles, and they are connected by this kind of infinity symbol or rope here. Behind are these turbulent waters, the ups and downs, symbolizing the ups and downs of life, right? But also symbolizing that you've been able to take the current to this point, that whatever or whomever this is in this situation, you have felt like you've been able to ride the waves with them. There's always been ups and downs here, and you've always come out ahead or on top, or at least in agreement with this person. You've been able to maintain the balance here. That's indicated even further about how he's standing on one foot, but still able to juggle these at the same time. So you are kind of the glue that has held all of this together here. So it's almost a matter of you're wondering, again, how to move forward, because this incident seems like it did impact you deeper than anything before. You've had your troubles with this person in the past, but this one seems to run a little deeper. Let's see what you are aware of. What's in your conscious mind right now? All right, so you've got, again, the Queen of Pentacles. This is the second time she's coming out. So, again, you are aware, and it showed up in your conscious and your present position in kind of these two readings, these 2-in-1 readings that we're doing here. That's incredible. This one is really reinforcing that I like when there's repeats in tarot, because it's definitely a I meant what I said type energy that I'm getting from Spirit, that you are in this world of abundance right now. You do need to spend some time connecting with nature and even doing some inward reflection here. It's like you have always cared for, I can't find the word I'm looking for. You are the one who is caring and nurturing, that's the word. You're nurturing these pentacles, which can be, it can be finances, but it can also be emotions, right? You're nurturing kind of this life, this partnership that you have with this person that betrayed you, and you're really kind of gazing upon it in isolation right now, trying to figure out, what is it that I need to do? What did I do wrong that caused this betrayal here? Or how could they do this to me? Might be more. If it is something where you're asking what you did, I would really say that's the time to step out of that energy. Okay, we need to focus on everything that you do have, not what you don't have or what was done wrong to you. Also, don't get caught up in self-blame is the message I'm getting here. We all have free will. And so for somebody to have betrayed you here is not something that you caused. So again, connecting with nature keeps coming back to mind. So even though I know most of us are in winter and it's cold, I mean, we just had snow here where I live. Make sure that you are still finding a way to get out in nature, even if for just a few minutes a day, and to really connect with yourself and to try to, in connecting with nature, it opens the doors for you to be able to connect with your higher self and be able to help process this in a healthy way, this betrayal. Let's take a look at what's going on in the near future. Okay, in the near future, you've got the Three of Wands, which is symbolizing expansion and growth and forward looking. So notice he's not looking back. He's not looking back towards us over his shoulder or anything like that. He's looking out at the horizon, seeing what's out there. These little black dots, I don't know how well you can see them, but those are actually ships. And they're sailing away in sort of, again, an expansion, like they're sailing towards new horizons. But it's also this person kind of waiting for his ships to come in. So I get the feeling that you are looking out at the world, and again, you're kind of in this self-reflection, but soon you're going to be in this outward reflection and saying, okay, I've come to terms with what this is, but now what? What do I do? You're almost aimlessly gazing here, just waiting for the answer to come in this week. And with that card, Spirit is reminding you that sometimes you have to be the creator of your own future. Sometimes we can't just sit idly by and wait for things to come to us or wait to be shown the next sign. Sometimes you have to go out in the world and find your future. Let's take a look at how you see yourself right now. Okay, you see yourself as the magician, and I can't say that I'm surprised with always having to keep things in balance. I'm getting it almost as simply as you've always been able to pull a rabbit out of your hat. You're pulling off magic tricks every day in your own way. You have all the ingredients here. The sword, the wand, the cups, and the pentacles, all the suits of tarot. And there's this beautiful garden here that you've created. There's the sign of infinity, and he's holding this wand. But it's kind of like, I'm getting from this that you don't want to have to be a magician forever. You don't want to always have to make something out of nothing. You know, this is a sign of strength that you've been able to do this all this time, but you don't want that to be forever. And that kind of points back to this Queen of Pentacles. I think you're thinking about the future a lot. King of Pentacles too. You know, you're thinking about, really all three of these. You're thinking about this legacy and about how can how can I choose this path here that's going to make it where I'm not always having to make ends meet, or I'm not always having to be the one to come in and save the day. I need a little bit of help here, I think is how you're seeing yourself right now. So let's see what your external forces, external influences are. You've got the King of Swords here, and this is a better energy to be stepping into than feeling stuck or not knowing what to do. The King of Swords here is about absolute decision. Okay, he's got his sword here, he's ready for battle, he's grounded by this throne, and he's in this very like solid color blue here that's just saying, nope, I'm firmly planted, and I am kind of almost an all-knowing type sense here, because swords are our thoughts. And so I think there's going to be some kind of almost a revelation coming soon that you're going to have, where you're going to go from being in a power of what do I do to a power of I know exactly what I'm doing, and this is the path that I'm going down. I just think we're waiting on a little bit more information to come through here with some light to be shed on this subject. Again, even coming from the Two of Swords here, going from the Two of Swords to the King of Swords says that here in this near future, you are going to be certain about the path that you've found and chosen for yourself. Let's look at your hopes and fears. Hopes and fears, strength. And there's a lot of symbolism here, how she's gently closing the lion's mouth and how he's being very docile in this, very submissive with the tail between the legs, and he's letting her do it. But I really don't think we have to get that deep into this card. I think your fear is that you won't have the strength to find your answer, to find your right path, and to, even when you do, to actually take that leap and go down this path, this unknown new direction. But again, this is Spirit and the universe's way of reinforcing that the strength is within you. You are the King of Swords. You are the King of Pentacles. You're the Queen of Pentacles. You're all the hierarchies. Okay, you have this strength within you, is what this is reminding you here. You've learned a lot of lessons in your life, and you're going to be able to carry those and use those, rely upon those to give you the strength in this new journey. Don't let fear sway you from taking this journey that you're meant to go on here. The outcome is the Five of Pentacles, and in the Five of Pentacles, you see these people that are walking through the snow here. They're walking through a blizzard. They're tattered. They're kind of beat up. They're not wearing shoes, I don't think. And here there is this glowing, warm window. So there's a chance here that you can feel kind of left out in the cold. Or again, like you're uncertain of how to move forward or how to navigate this, or whether or not you're even going to survive. But Spirit is directing you here towards, if these people would just look left, they would see this glowing window in this place where they can go and save themselves. So again, Spirit here is reinforcing that the strength is within you. You will be able to save yourself. The answer is going to be there the whole time. You just have to open yourself to being able to be ready for this this kind of epiphany to almost come out of nowhere. You know, I'm being called to tell you, think about these people. You see the tracks in the snow. How long had they been walking before we caught them in this image, right? They could have been walking for miles, and all of a sudden, boom, there's the answer. And that's what appears on this card. And so you could get a call that's going to tell you which path to go down. And it could be something that you're going down for a little bit, and then boom, your salvation is going to be right there. You're going to find that answer and find that wisdom, and you're going to pull that strength out when you least expected it. All right, let's take a look at your shadow card. Shadow card here is the Three of Swords. All right, so you've got three swords that are piercing this heart. It's in a storm here. It's raining in the background. It's cloudy. So I think that's where you're at right now, and why this is showing up as your shadow card is, you know, in the background, you're really hurt by this betrayal. But this card, again, the Three of Swords, is a reminder that the heart in this image is not completely broken. It's not broken. That was meant for you. That was not broken beyond repair. Okay, the heart, the Three of Swords here in this heart is showing you that while it stings right now, this is not a forever feeling. Just like rain and storms come and go, this too shall pass. It's once you get on this new journey here that you're going to really be able to fill your cup and be the kind of the winner here of your emotions. Okay, so I'm going to pull this Cosmic Wisdom Oracle card. As I was shuffling here, I said this is yours because the way it just really like shot out of the middle of the deck. So this one is meant for you. It's Aquarius energy here. You are passionate about creating a better world for all. But as you extend your energy to the collective, remember to nurture your own well-being. Well, I couldn't have said it better myself. Again, tying that in here is really simply true. Reach to your inner self, nurture yourself, spend time in nature. Right now is the time for you to connect with spirit, meditate, journal, maybe even manifest. This would be a good time for you to manifest some new beginnings and be open to what those new beginnings are. All right, you've got Akashic Records Oracle card here. Victim mindset. You feel the world is against you, and this will only cause you to attract more negative results. Stop the blame and take responsibility for your happiness. Only then will abundance start to flow. Okay, so you're trying to create this abundance over here with the Queen of Pentacles showing up repeatedly. King of Pentacles, again, showing that you're being challenged a little bit by abundance and the foundation of everything. But this does tie in perfectly with this pierced heart energy that's kind of this shadow over the whole situation. So, again, focus more on the fact that you will get out of this. The rain will pass, the storm will pass, and injuries heal. This betrayal is not a death sentence. This is something that you can overcome, and you're going to have to implement a little bit of mind over matter, but the strength lies in you to do that. All right, one thing I did forget to mention here is that I am now offering personal readings. If you'd like to explore this deeper, please check out the links in the description. I price them very affordably, so slots are filling up fast, but I do believe that I still have some availability, so please check on there and see. In the meantime, if you would like and subscribe if you haven't already, I really appreciate you being here today, Capricorn, and I look forward to seeing how this turns out for you. We'll check back in next week to give you some more guidance on the week ahead. Have a great week.